That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but
However,
although it is easy to write off this as foolish, it might be the best if you exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called sparkling justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, justice complete! The center of justice that is...
Shut up, Sonia. Unknown serial killer has a tattoo.
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating.
However,
In the end, that journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. No good can come from getting involved with the serial killer. The serial killer might not want to do it, but this is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Hey, isn't that some kind of stretch to say that there's a serial killer hiding in the
listen!
group? No, it doesn't mean they're in our group. It's possible. It is possible the serial killer was marketing on this island and decided to murder my hero.
Wow.
What, Naruto? What do you have to say? We got a clue. Again, what do you want? Woohoo, what's your point? She's a doctor, so she can do anything. Whoa. She gave us two truth bullets? Thanks, again. Oh, is it that time? Woohoo! That time is right.
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. So it's finally starting the class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright either way. Hope will win in the end.
Alright.
Now then, let's go prove it. What's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start heading over. At the trial field where Monokuma is waiting. I have to make my case there.
there's no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let's go. We are ready for the class trial. Ooh, ominous music. No, let me go! Help me! He's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined.
Why you?
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stupid! You stubborn little...
Stop it!
Hey, stop harassing little girls! This is... What's going on?
Jeez.
Hyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hyoko's still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in coils. If you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you part of the island's food chain!
Unbelievable.
Jeez, making me waste my sweet ass time. Hope there's no other time to deal with the fun. Where the heck is Vegeta? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. Where is he? Eek! His anger changed his form. I'm right here. Oh, here you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so there's no matter the ending. I have to accept it, right? But still,
Bastard!
I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Vehicle, what does that mean? Well, it's all good if the trial heats up.
Anyway,
Looks like everyone's here, so let us depart.
see ya later!
I'll go first. I'll step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap! I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like,
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit!
You don't even have enough power. Harness your latent energy. Come on, bring it all out with energy.
This, too, must be the will of
The beginning
causality.
of the end. Now, let's keep our spirits high, so one day we can find that shining hope. And defeat the boring routine! I've decided to start redecorating.
that is...
To get to the trouble of doing something this so often. Really, what is this true invention? Intention. Class trial time. Mahiru's dead. It's among us. But Byakuya is dead. Yes, I'm gonna save just in case my game crashes. Trial all rise.
Now then!
Oh!
Now then!
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. Name is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
I see!
Probably me again.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy! Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights! Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
I see!
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hyoka.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Ibuki.
I see!
Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Mahiru.
I see!
Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F. I see!
Who's Sato?
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister...
What role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, Now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it! Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it... Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic...
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broke, the sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing game.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E get to the front of the music room? To go back to the music, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the end, the other four girls should have been...
At the entrance hall, heard the sound of the window
How was she able to wait in front of the music?
She probably used a hidden passage. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
After she killed the first victim in the music, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the music, you need to go through the entrance. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other four girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window.
How was she able to get past those and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
After she killed the first, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, at the other four girls...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the...
How was she able to wait in front of the music?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
After she killed the first, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, at the other four girls...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the...
How was she able to wait in front of the music?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
What?
After she killed the first victim, I'm in the music room. What did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get to the front of the music? To go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, at the other four girls...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the...
How was she able to wait in front of the music?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
Crap! After she killed the first victim in the music, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the... You need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other four girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those four and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Oh,
After she killed the first victim, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did... Girl E get from outside the school?
Agreement.
To the front of the music room. Go back to the music. You need to go through the end. Plus, at the end, the other four girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girl heard the sound of the...
How was she able to get past and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
I agree with that. I do.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, at the other four...
Excuse me?
We will never give up!
Never give up! I got an idea of what I gotta do now.
After she killed the first, what did Girlie do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girlie to the front of the mute to go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, at the other 4 girls...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the...
How was she able to wait in front of the mute?
She probably used a hidden passageway!
That was wrong. I want to agree with the
After she killed the first, what did Girlie do?
She just broke the window and escaped outside.
So how did Girlie get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the other 4 girls...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the...
How was she able to wait in front of the mute?
She probably used a hidden passageway!
I agree with that. I agree with it.
After she killed the first, what did Girlie do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girlie to the front of the mute to go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, at the other 4 girls...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the...
How was she able to wait in front of the mute?
She probably used a hidden passageway!
I agree with that. I forgot how to do this classroom.
After she killed the first, what did Girlie do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girlie get from outside the school to the front of the mute to go back to the... You need to go through...
Plus, at the other 4 girls...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the...
How was she able to wait in front of the mute?
She probably used a hidden passageway!
After she killed the first, what did Girlie do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girlie to the front of the mute to go back to the music room from outside? You need to go through the entrance hall.
I agree!
After she killed the first, what did Girlie do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girlie to the front of the mute to go back to the music? You need to go through the entrance
I don't know how to agree with
hall.
people.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, they heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those and wait in front of the mute?
She probably used a hidden Twilight hidden passageway as the world's...
After she killed the first, what did Girlie do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girlie to the front of the mute to go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, at the other 4 girls...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the...
How was she able to get past and wait in front of the mute?
She probably used a hidden Twilight hidden passageway as the world's...
After she killed the first, what did Girlie do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girlie to the front of the mute to go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, at the other 4 girls...
At the entrance hall, they heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong!
Yes! I got it right! Oh my god. Hold on, y'all. I need to check how much Danganronpa 3 is. Oh, it better be off. It better be off. Ah. Oh, damn. Can it hurry up? I'm on a broadcast. I'm on a broadcasting thing. But yeah.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4...
Give me a minute. Wrong button. Hold on, y'all.